Once, a Sahabi's son was missing. The Sahabi went looking for his son. As he was searching, he found a group of children playing and saw his son was amongst them. He saw that Rasulullah, peace be upon him, the beloved of Allah, was sat at a short distance watching the children. The Sahabi came into the presence of the beloved, peace be upon him, and after presenting Salam, he asked, "Ya Rasulullah, I have been looking for my son and found him playing here. Do I have your permission to take him?" The Prophet, peace be upon him, replied, "Let your son play a little longer." The Sahabi looked at his son and left. A short while later, he came again and found the beloved of Allah, peace be upon him, in the same place watching the children play. The Sahabi asked for permission to take his son, and once again the Prophet, peace be upon him, asked to let his son carry on playing. The man left and came back a short while later. Again he asked for permission to take his son, and this time the Prophet of Allah, peace be upon him, gave him permission. "Now you may take your son." As the man was about to approach the children and call his son, Rasulullah, peace be upon him, called him back. He returned to the company of Rasulullah, peace be upon him, and the Prophet said, "Take your son, but when you call him, don't call him as my son, call him by his name." The Sahabi was a little inquisitive as to why this instruction was given, and he asked, "Ya Rasulullah, the child is my son, and if I did call it to him as my son, would that be a problem?" Tears began to fall down the blessed cheeks of the mercy to creation, and he replied, "O my companion, amongst those children there are orphans. If you call out to your child as, 'O my son,' the orphans may feel the loss of their fathers and may be saddened. To avoid this, I have requested that you call your son by his name, so as not to hurt their feelings." The Sahabi was amazed at the intricate level of concern and sensitivity of Rasulullah, peace be upon him. The man took his son and came back to Rasulullah, peace be upon him, to ask leave. He then asked, "Ya Rasulullah, why are you sat here watching these children?" Again, with tears in his blessed eyes, the mercy to creation replied, "I was watching those children and sat close by so that they know that even though they do not have fathers, they have the Prophet of Allah to take care for them." Subhan'Allah. Sallalahu Alayhi wa Salam.